What's going on, everybody? It's Sparty Pearl here, Oppression, whichever you prefer to call me, and welcome your awesome faces back to a new Dungeon Defenders 2 video. So today we're going to be going over the basic aspects of the Gun Witch and looking at her abilities and her defenses and some stats for her, as well as being able to use those abilities and defenses and see what they look like in their animations, and as well as looking at some costumes for the Gun Witch. So this is not the most recent updated patch, but she did come with, I don't know the exact date for it, but it was the one before the Lavamancer. So this previous one, as you can see, the Dark Altar, she came right before that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this forge and just head over to our character tab, and let's go ahead and look at some of the stats, or some info on her. So here's some of her ability. Well, let's read this real quick. Here's the overview. While many mages carry staves and cast traditional element and spells, the Gun Witch would much rather carry a giant, large range rifle, use their bullets of magical properties to deal with their adversaries. She prefers not to have her defenses do the fighting for her hand, instead focusing on using her rifle bullets and wings to snipe at important targets and powerful larger crowds. So basically she's a DPS character. She's the opposite of the Apprentice character. If you remember a previous game in Dungeon Defenders 1, there was also the opposite character for the Apprentice, but it was a girl mage. But in this they decided to do it a little bit different, which I like. So she's a DPS character. I don't believe she has any defenses she can lay down, but we're about to look at that in a second. So let's go ahead and jump into her abilities and see what those are. So the first one she has is Blunder Broom Buster, and it fires a short range spread of nets, dealing magic damage, stunning enemies, and increasing damage dealt by Scatter Sweep. So she still does magic damage like the Apprentice, of course. And then next is Scatter Sweep. This blasts all enemies at close range with a magical shotgun attack, knocking them back. Deals more damage to enemies affected by Blunder Broom Buster. So to me, she seems like she's going to be an awesome character for taking down bosses and ogres and the big monsters that come out, or just basically anything. It doesn't sound like anything can stop this character. Next one, Broom Vault. This one casts a magical explosion at the Gun Witch's feet, damaging enemies and launching her skyward. Oh, that's kind of cool. So she like shoots something into the ground, damages enemies, shoots her up into the air. That's a little. I can't wait to see that one. That's a little weird. And the last one is Ice Needle, and this fires a magical Ice Needle, dealing damage, frost damage, and freezing the first enemy it hit. So that'll stun the enemy while dealing loads of damage. Okay, so next we're going to move on to her defenses. Again, like I said, I don't think she has any actual defense she can set down, but we will see. Okay, so the first one she has is called Book Drop. This basically transforms your enemies into books for a short duration, stunning them and increasing all damage taken. That's a little weird. That's like some Harry Potter stuff right there. And the next one is 2 at twice the price. So equipped an extra gun room, go fully automatic on your enemies, dealing massive magical damage. So this one is awesome. You can go dual wield machine guns. That's gonna be like takedown central, especially when you're taking down a boss or something. I can't wait to try that one out. That one's gonna be cool. Next one is called Broomnado, and this one summons a swarm of brooms that linger in an area, dealing magic damage each second to all enemies. So that one's a little weird. I wonder what the animation for that one's gonna look like. And the last one is called Vroom Vroom. And this one is another exciting one. This one is another one that I'm excited to see and to play with, because everybody else gets to do it, and I haven't got to fly around the map yet. So I'm excited to do this one. And it's basically catch a ride on the Gun Witch's broom scooter, increasing moving speed and restoring health. So that's awesome. You can restore health that way. I guess there's no where you can just press 4 and heal. You actually have to jump up on your broom and fly around to get some health back. So yeah, that's it for the abilities and defenses, and let's move on to the stats real quick. So again, like I was saying, we can see my character, she's brand new, she's level 1, so she doesn't have any points to be able to use to level up, but do not put any, don't put anything into the defense category for her. She is strictly a DPS character, so you need to be leveling up her health and her critical, her critical damage, and again health. Those are the two big ones, and then some on her hero damage, and then every once in a while on her ability power would be my gift to you for playing Dungeon Defenders and building a DPS character. I see so many people, have defense characters, and then they put, or let's say that they have a DPS character, and then they put like defense stats on and defense gear on, and that's you're not gonna have a very good DPS character if you do that. So again, make sure you're putting everything into her hero stats. I guess you can put her in. So make sure you're putting everything in hero stats, and just making sure you have hero gear on too that level up her hero stats, not anything that levels up defense stats if you want her to be the best at her abilities. But yeah, other than that, we're done with that. Let's move on to these dummies down here, and let's look at some different things she can do. So this is basically just her normal shot. As you can see, I have nothing on, and she's already hitting at 1,000 DPS, so that's pretty good. First ability, we're going to see right here. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool animation, kind of like a shotgun. And here's the second. There's the shotgun. That one was cool. That one was cool. And here is the third one. But this one, remember, you shoot it on the ground and you pop up. So let's try that real quick. Oh, that's cool. It like shoots you actually away from the enemies. So if you're in a big group of enemies and you can't get out, you just hit that 3 button. It's going to damage them. It's going to pop you away from them. And the last but not least, this one is a big ice beam. If I remember. Yeah, there we go. It just went through every single one of those. That's going to be a powerful one. Alright, but let's start off with defenses. Let's use the book. Oh, we can't use it on them, but because they're dummies, but and here's the dual wield. Oh, I thought you had to shoot with both of them. Okay, we'll let that cool down. We'll come back to that in a second. But here's this one. Oh, well, that's cool. I like that. And then here is the Vroom Boom. This is the one I was excited to try out. So let's see what. Oh, so you can just fly wherever. That's awesome. I don't think you can go. Well, you can jump up and it goes up. Okay. Well, obviously I'll have to get a little coordinated at using it. But yeah, that's that one. And that was pretty cool. That was fun. I've been waiting to do that one. But let's redo the 7th one, the dual wield, and let's see what that can do. Or no, it wasn't 7. It was 6. Oh man. That's critical. That is critical. That's very damaging right there. Alright, so let's move on to the costumes real quick. Let's see a few costumes she has available. Let's move on down to the Gun Witch. So she has the Black Magic Ops. So this one's pretty cool. She's like a secret Black Ops girl. So she's got this face, or that one. Ooh, I don't really like that one. Or she's got that one. So basically that's the same as the first one. She just doesn't have the goggles on. I probably like this one the best, the last one, or the first one. I don't like the second one. And then she has those pants or these pants. I'm guessing that matches this. Yep, that matches that one. So I guess if you had that together, that would look okay, cool. She's got this nice, cool looking jetpack on her back. But yeah, I would just use this and then that. That's what I would use. But that's just me. I don't know. Tell me what you all think in the comments, which one you would rather use. And then the next costume is just called the Hunt Witch. So she stalks her prey during the watching hour. And it's basically just like a Halloween costume. She just kind of like the one she already has, but just a little bit more in depth into it. But yeah, this one you can't change anything on this one. You may be able to open some chests to get different things for the Gun Witch, but I'm not sure. And then here is, of course, is the one she comes with. But yeah. And that's really all I have for the Gun Witch and everything she can do. She can also double jump. That's cool. But yeah, that's going to be it for this overview of the Gun Witch. Thank you all for watching, and if you're enjoying my Dungeons Finished 2 videos, make sure you're leaving a like on my videos. It really helps me out when it comes to making more videos and what to do. And make sure you all are commenting on my videos, telling me, you know, better things I can do or different things I can do on Dungeons Finished 2 that you all would like to see. I'd really like to do any of that. So make sure you're leaving some feedback down in the comments, and also subscribe to have more Dungeons Finished 2 content and stay up to date with my channel. But anyways, thank you awesome dudes for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.